Hi everyone, how you guys doing today? Thanks for asking. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. I'm doing terrific. So if you're new here on this channel, my name is Panda and you're watching Panda Circus. So make sure if you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button right now. Also click the bell button so you get all the notifications from whenever I release a new video. So today I'm gonna be talking about my first Cirque du Soleil audition, and it was the only one that I did. So it was my first Cirque du Soleil audition, and I want to tell you guys everything, how it happened and how it almost went wrong. The year is 2016. I was in the United States working in a summer camp called French Woods. So I was there, I was being a circus counselor, teaching kids from all over the world to circus. I mentioned on this video over here. So I was there, and my mom tagged me in one of the Cirque du Soleil audition page, and then over there saying that there is going to be an audition on August 22nd, and it was like August 15th. So I was like, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't do it. But then I said, well, let's just fucking do it. If I don't pass it, I don't make it, who cares? At least it's one experience, yes? Oh yeah, so I tried to call everyone to do the Cirque du Soleil audition, and luckily the 22nd was my day off, so I could actually go. So there I was, trying to face the possibility that I could go to a Cirque du Soleil audition, and I was actually worried because I was afraid I'm not gonna make it to New York in time, or there was no one else that could take me over there because I didn't have no car and no one else seemed like that they wanted to go. So a friend of mine said, okay, I'm in, I want to go to New York, but I don't have a car, so how are we gonna do? So later on that day, my friend, my bunkmate Dave, he said, okay, I'm going to New York, I'm gonna go and meet my girlfriend over there, and I can take you guys with me, but I cannot host you over there because I'm staying with her and she has a small apartment. And then my friend Matthias, the one that did the audition with me, he said, okay, I'm gonna call some family friend and I'm gonna ask if we can stay over there. Fast forward, he said it's okay, we can go over there, and it's the day that we have to go to New York. So there we were, 11 at night, and we had no idea if we were gonna get there in time. We had like scheduled time, and then we were already over past that. So we get there, we get to New York. It was 3 or 4 in the morning, and the audition was starting at 8, and it was far away, so on the other side of the city. So we wake up at 6, we barely had like time to sleep, and we go straight over there. We were afraid because we were gonna get late, so we didn't eat anything. Jump forward, we're there in Cirque du Soleil, and then looking back, I started crying a little bit because this is all I ever wanted for so long. I didn't know if I was gonna make it, but I was so glad that I got there in time, and I still had time to do everything. So we got there, we start filling up the form, and there they ask if we're gonna do aerial or ground acts. I filled for ground acts, my friend filled for aerial acts, and we go inside. So before I keep going, I forgot to mention that this was an open audition, so there are actually people that flew overseas so they could be over there in New York in August the 22nd, 2016. So that was amazing. I met a lot of crazy, awesome, talented people, but more on that later. So yeah, now we're in. So we are in this amazing place called the Circus Warehouse in New York. So if you are in New York area, go check it out because they're awesome. So I was there, and then when I got in there, there was like all these amazing people from all over. They were rehearsing, like warming up their acts, and then I was like, wow, this is so amazing. I never knew I would be in a place like this, because at some point I was already giving up on my Cirque du Soleil dream by that time. So I was like amazed, and I started crying a little bit more because I was like, when in my life I would think myself there would be an open audition in New York. When I got the job at working in a summer camp, it was all last call, guys. It was all last minute. I almost didn't get this New York job. I almost didn't get in time to New York to be in the auditions. And so we were in there, we were inside, and then a lot of people doing their amazing stuff. And then it was my time, and then I performed. somehow I knew they was not gonna make it because first I was out of shape, my act was not good, and they asked for like a 3-minute act with song. So I did like 2 minutes act with no song, just doing stuff that I do, like they know how to do. I put it up a little routine. Unfortunately, I did not record. That was awful that I didn't record, but yeah. And then I met this guy. He was probably twice my size, and he could backflip, he could handstand in one hand, he could do like 5 clubs in juggling, he could do 3 Diablos, and he did not make it, but he said like, I'm trying for 10 years and I'm not gonna give up because I know I can do it. So after all of that, after the audition ended, so from I think 87 people that were there, 12 people only made to the second day. So yeah, I didn't make it to the second day, but after that I had to go back to the camp and I almost didn't make it. I only made it because like the kids on the day off, they go to Broadway, and the bus that was coming back to camp broke, so they had to change to another bus and they had to replace. So this is why we could get to the camp in time. What did I learn with the audition? First, you gotta be strong and flexible. Second thing, always be training and always be prepared. If you always are training and you always prepare, it's not gonna have any problem when you go to the audition day. Even if you don't make it, you're gonna feel really, really good about yourself because you did the best you could. I mean, I did the best I could, but I could have been way, way more prepared, yeah? Be unique, because one thing they tell you over there, don't try to overdo stuff. Don't try to show off a little bit. Like, don't try to do stuff that you can't do. Be unique, be yourself, be charismatic, because they're not looking exactly for a lot of people that can do techniques, because they can get that from athletes from all over the world. This is easy. They want to search for uniqueness, people that have their unique kind of way of doing stuff. And then when you get to Cirque du Soleil, shape you in the way that they want you to be to the show. Be charismatic, be nice to other people, be always trying to help people, be trying to make contacts, be trying to know people, get to know people better, because you never know what kind of contacts you're gonna get from this kind of events. Like, it was an amazing audition. I can't even understand how I was there, how I stopped there anyways. Now take risk. If I didn't take the risk, I would never know how it is to be there with other people. I would never know how it is to be in a Cirque du Soleil audition by myself, with my friend, but I would never know how it feels on the skin, how it feels to be over there and auditioning for something you always wanted for like a long, long time, ever since you got in circus. So that was amazing. I've seen auditioning documentaries before, but it's not the same thing when you're there. Okay, but if you want to get to know how it is to be in a Cirque du Soleil audition, I'm going to link down in the description a whole entire Cirque du Soleil audition. I think it's 46 minutes. I've watched this audition documentary over 15 times, and it's amazing. So it's gonna be linked down here in the description. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to be brave and to go for what you want to do in your life. For a long time I didn't know that I wanted to be part of Cirque du Soleil. I mean, I don't know if I still want to, but it was good that I was in that audition. I learned so much about myself, and I learned so much about what is the company Cirque du Soleil and what people are trying to do, what more people are trying to accomplish, and how people are willing to travel overseas so they can be part of an open audition that they don't even know if they're gonna make it. So that was a great learning for me that day. I will never forget that day. Here's a picture of me over there. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I'm gonna be linking down in the description the documentary that I told you before, that is Cirque du Soleil Audition. It's like 46 minutes and it's awesome. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please, if you don't subscribe, it's hard for me to keep doing videos, but I'll keep doing it anyway. And please like this video and share with your friend if you liked it. And if you've ever been in the Cirque du Soleil audition, give me a comment down below and tell me what you have learned with that audition about yourself and about the company. And as always, lots of love. Keep being yourself. Keep being awesome. Bye-bye.